Hello everyone, so this is the walkthrough of our project HAL. So we've implemented a solution for farmers. So this is HAL. So walking through the home page, we can see that we have certain sections.
Yeah, we have basically aimed to outline what we are delivering through our website, and we will demonstrate that in this video. So now let's walk through the first feature of our website, which is the translation feature. We are offering our website in various native Indian languages because our target audience is obviously farmers, and most of them are not familiar with English. So that's why we have implemented this feature. So this is how this feature works. So now let's go to the key features of our website. With first one is Kisan AI. So now let's go through Kisan AI.
Kisan AI requires us to input the silt, clay and sand levels of the soil. So if we were to input, for example, arbitrary values, and if we click on predict soil types, so the model has predicted sandy, clay, loam, and it has provided us with suggestions of which crops that we should plant. So next is the forum, which includes posts given by users of various farming tips and various languages. So you can see one tip is in English, one is in Hindi. You can click on these posts and read them. Further, we also plan to implement sign up and user creation of posts in this forum. Then we implemented the marketplace, which is a place for all farming equipment. The farmers can buy or rent out different farming equipment. So for example, if we buy something and we pay, then we get a notification that we've bought it, or we can rent it. So the next feature that we've implemented is videos. So these videos are specially curated.
These are Indian specific.
On this page, a person can watch the videos and then play the video.
So this is it. This was the demonstration of our website.
Hello everyone, we're Team RootRoute. Me Arisha Mohsen.
And I am Tayyab Ilyas, and we are second year students of ZSVT. And today we are going to present you our hackathon idea, which is HAL. So let's walk through the presentation.
So our product is named HAL, which is an acronym for Harvest, Agriculture and Livelihood, and it is also a double entendre for two Hindi words, the first being solution and the second being plow. We're talking about the tech stack. I was mostly involved in building the backend, while Tayyab was mostly involved in building the front end. The backend we used Node.js, GraphQL and MongoDB, which is basically the precursors of making a basic one application. The only addition is GraphQL. The reason why we use GraphQL is because the audience that we're targeting are mostly residents of remote areas where there is subpar internet performance, and GraphQL helps us to skim out the unnecessary data while sending API requests. Over to Tayyab for explaining the front end.
So our philosophy while choosing our tech stack was basically we wanted to make it scalable, and we also wanted to make it performant. So our choices reflect in that. That's why on the front end side also we have chosen Next.js, which is super optimized and does not ship large bundles like React.js does. And we have chosen TypeScript because of scalability considerations, and because obviously there is type safety and other things, and we don't get errors in production. And Tailwind CSS, that's more of for the developers, because who wants to write vanilla CSS. And for developing our Python, we developed our Python model, our machine learning model basically separately, for which we used Flask and Python. Flask we used for creating the API for the model, and which we have consumed on our front end.
So introducing our project, which is HAL, which is a groundbreaking initiative aimed at revolutionizing Indian agriculture. What our primary objective is to make an application that bridges the gap between the current farmers and technology.
So what we aim to do through our app is basically we want to empower farmers and transform their livelihoods. In agriculture is basically the backbone of our economy right now, and basically our country runs through agriculture, but there is very little concern about the farmers and like how they're adapting to new techs and what kind of tech can actually help them. What we aim to do through our app is basically we want to empower farmers and we want to transform their livelihoods. Through our product, we want to empower the farmers, equip them with the right sort of tech so that they can also uplift themselves.
What we see is that India is an agro-based economy with more than 50% of its population being directly or indirectly involved in agriculture. So us investing our time in making agriculture better and more sustainable will definitely play a huge role in boosting our economy.
Why does our product matter in this scenario? Because obviously there are a lot of products. So basically, what we aim to do is we want to uplift farmers as we discussed earlier. So we have aim to develop our features according to that. We have enable features so that they can make AI-driven decisions for maximizing their crop yields, which we will discuss further on. And our access is basically it's free right now, and it's going to be very accessible in the future also. And we have implemented features so that they can increase their knowledge as well, and also they can share their knowledge. And
So one very big feature that we added in HAL was the inclusion of local languages. Only 20% of Indian villagers know English, and this is a very big problem. We don't want a language barrier in using technology. So that is why we added 8 Indian local languages in our project.
so let's talk about our core features. Our showstopper feature is our AI model, which we are calling Kisan AI. What basically it does is a farmer will visit our website. He or she will go to the Kisan AI section. He or she will enter the parameters that we have defined. They will enter what kind of crop they have based on the parameters that we have set on the website. And basically, what a model will tell them is that according to their soil, which crop is the best for them. And after what we plan to do in the future is that after they have been told that which crop they should plant, which is the best for their soil condition, we will suggest them products which they can buy through our marketplace only. And a unique feature of our marketplace is that a farmer can also rent out their stuff. For example, off season, there is lots of stuff and equipment that they do not use, so they can basically list it on our website, and other farmers can maybe rent it or even buy it for that matter. And for knowledge sharing and education and awareness, we have implemented forums.
So our primary feature is Kisan AI, which is at very initial stages right now. We plan to do a lot with it, but right now what we've implemented is telling you which crops that you should sow according to your soil. The second feature is the marketplace that we developed, which includes options for buying and renting farming equipment. Next is videos. So what we have tried to do is provide educational content related to farming on our platform, and there's also a lot of misinformation that is spreading throughout. So we try to then we have the forum feature in which the farmers can communicate with each other. They can write posts and they can share their tips, their new findings, or their problems with each other.
As we had limited time right now and we started to develop this project from scratch during this hackathon, we have many future enhancements in mind. One being is a AI based recommendation system, and obviously like we discussed earlier, dedicated user profile so that we can generate user generated content. And also as we have a marketplace feature, we would like to list as a vendor and integrate Beam UPI in our application. And also we would like to enhance our Kisan AI model so that it can make predictions for various other varieties so that we can broaden our horizons. This was it for presentation. Thank you so much. Signing off, Team RootRoute.